And what's been interesting is the constant debate in the press and in about 2030. It's hugely ambitious. Is it ever going to happen? Is it going to be delivered?
And I just want to direct the next question to both of you, Toby and Ali. So one of the main causes for these sheer amount of developments that are coming up across the kingdom is to align with the Vision 2030 agenda. Could you tell us a bit about the opportunities that this agenda provides for the Fenwick, Elliott and Hammad Al-Mehdar alliance?
Saudi Kingdom Vision 2030 has a very kind of concrete plan set up and various initiatives and various projects that are beyond kind of the planning side of the paper. Let's say, not just on paper. They've been formalized into various companies, various initiatives, and they've been publicized. Some of them are really public, really ambitious. NEOM, Red Sea project, others. So a lot of these projects have a mega, if not a giga, construction elements to them. I mean, there will be a massive amount of construction that will have to take place to support these initiatives in terms of building things, airports, infrastructure, cities. So for us, just kind of being in the market and knowing all of these players, we know them inside out. We know how they work, we know their history, we know how they were set up, what's their procurement cycle. We regularly keep in touch with them, so we're able to help our clients to figure out how they can support these initiatives. They can help it and be part of this Vision 2030, and while managing their overall kind of legal aspects, managing their contracts, knowing what is customary here in Saudi and that what you will have to agree to, knowing the things that you'll be able to negotiate, knowing the lesson learned. Just because we've been in the market for a while and we've seen what the reasons kind of things go south or the reasons some dispute kind of initiate, we're able to give you a head look into the type of things that you need to avoid, you need to focus on, the mitigation that if you put in place at the beginning, it will save you a lot of money down the road. So just kind of working on the front end, other projects, working disputes, we're able to give our clients a good view into the things and insights that they need to consider to be able to participate in these exciting projects and hopefully be part of the Vision 2030.
Yeah, I mean, the other, just can I add there, Ellie? I mean, one of the sort of with 2030, and when I've been in the kingdom, I've been involved in the kingdom and been in the kingdom for a number of years now. And what's been interesting is the constant debate in the press and in about 2030. It's hugely ambitious. Is it ever going to happen? Is it going to be delivered? And clearly there have been some setbacks, and there's been some funding setbacks over a period of time, and the latest global pandemic situation hasn't assisted, along with the obvious challenge of the oil price, and the impact of the oil price on the funding of these huge projects going forward. But what certainly Ali and I have seen over the last 12 months and beyond is certainly a clear build of momentum. And as Ali mentioned, NEOM, Red Sea, Qiddiya, these projects are now really, the momentum is building. But there are challenges, and those challenges that I've mentioned in terms of funding, etc., will I'm sure ultimately be overcome. But they are presenting challenges at the moment in terms of delivery, and that, of course, on the construction side of life is also something that's particularly something that we're expecting to have to deal with. That's a but again, 2030 itself was the one major reason why Ali and I got together, got the two businesses together and formed the alliance, because with that level of construction investment going on, which is unparalleled anywhere else in the world in terms of the ambitions of the project and the spend, clearly the opportunity and the need for very specialist construction input within that market is something that we've recognised and have very, very, very eager and keen to continue to be involved with. So Vision 2030 is certainly, very exciting, and it's clearly, something for both for now and also very much for the future.